Hello everyone, and welcome to Michael's Richard Game Reviews, and this week I'm reviewing Ghost House for the Master System. This game was sent to me by a YouTube user called DrawTreat. Thank you very much, buddy. Right, this game was made by Sega. It came out in 1986. Now originally this was released as a card game. Now these Sega cards were a format that was used for the Master System, and the idea was they were cheaper to make and smaller games could be put onto them. Unfortunately the format never really took off, so this game was eventually re-released as a card game. So, about the game. Well, it's Ghost House. And are there ghosts in the house? There is, but there's something more important in the house. Vampires. Right, your character is Mick, and he is a vampire hunter. Now, in each of these levels, there are 5 vampires. No, not like them that kind of vampires. More like, yeah, them kind of vampires, because they're badass. The thing I like about this game is it reminds me of a time of gaming, a very simple time, where games were just simple, you knew exactly what to do, but trying to do it was the challenge. Just because it's simple and you know what to do doesn't mean you can just do it like that. So basically there are 6 levels. Now the first 3 levels are the exact same as the last 3, but the difficulty on those levels is increased. Okay, so you start with level 1. You got to kill 5 vampires. Now you got to work your way around the levels. Now every few enemies you kill, one of them will leave a key. That key will unlock the coffin, and the coffin gets unlocked and you kill a vampire. You've got to kill 5 of these, and while you're going around the level, you got arrows randomly flying at you, which you can jump on to avoid. And you got bats trying to kill you. You got flame-breathing monsters, which kind of make me laugh every time I see them, and ghosts. And pretty much you go around the level, do these tasks, kill the vampires, and then the door appears, and then you go to the next level. It's a very, very simple game, but it's addictive and challenging. How I would describe this game is quirky. It is quirky, right? 1, there are these lights. If you jump on them, and you can do this 3 times throughout the game, the entire level pauses for a few seconds, which is handy when you're fighting against the vampires. And every time you go past a certain object, you get arrows jump at you all the time. And in order to stand a chance against fighting the vampires, you've got to locate the sword, which is hidden at the bottom of the screen somewhere. And there's just loads of little quirkiness about this game. It's just such a quirky game. But I think that's part of the appeal though, in the fact that this game is unusual, there's nothing quite like it. The graphics. Now, I do like them. Now, I know it's an 8-bit game, but despite that, there is a fair amount of colours on the screen, and quite a lot of things happening. It's a very interesting game to look at, and the graphics, they did a job, and they do them well. Okay, the music. There's not much in the way of music, there's about 4 music tracks altogether. You got 1 for the title screen, you got 1 for the boss, 1 when you die, and you got your main tune. So not much in the way of variety, but they're pretty cool actually, and the main tune is really entertaining. So, my final thoughts. This is definitely a forgotten Sega classic, and I'm surprised not many people talk about it. So, if you happen to see this game going cheap, give it a try. You will not regret it, trust me. And it definitely gets the thumb of approval. I want to thank DrawTreat for sending me the game. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.